Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Boss Boy, the Winking here, and welcome to Boss Reviews, where we talk about movies, video games, and whatever heck I want to talk about. And also, welcome to my review of the eighth film from this X Men Fox universe, whatever it is it's called. I know it's part of the X-Men trilogy, part of the X-Men franchise, but I don't know how to call it. And this movie is called Logan. And now, before we before I tell you my thoughts and my opinion on the movie, we also have a special guest in our in our video in our review, and that is do I know? That is the actual Wolverine. Now let's get to him. So Wolverine, what you thought of the movie?
Oh, I thought the movie was pretty kick butt, and also Hugh Jackman did once again great as myself, except for that time in X-Men Origins Wolverine, he was balls, and also this movie is way better than X-Men Origins Wolverine and X-Men The Last Stand. And X-Men The Last Stand wanted me to puke and kill myself, in which I couldn't, because I could actually heal. And also the girl who played X-23, in which I have no idea who her name is, she did great as well. And also Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier did so well as Professor Xavier. And also this movie had the balls to show my wild side, in which I really do show my wild side. I slice arms, I cut people's heads, and also my claws can get through any body part, including the boo sack. Yes, the boo sack. In which I want to tell everyone, don't ever screw with me. Don't ever screw with me. Don't ever screw with me. Or else you get clawed. Yeah, bub. So, let's get back to you, you piece of gutter trash. Yeah, and I call Boss Boy a piece of gutter trash.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why would you call me a piece of gutter trash? What the heck did I do?
Well, let's see. You like Spider-Man more than me, and also you put me next to this bub. What's wrong with me? You know, you're Marvel, family friendly, and also I'm Marvel, but R-rated. And my movie had the balls to be R-rated. Then your piece of garbage which had a lot of killing. Whoa, 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 at least it made a lot of money. Yeah, but mine's is gonna make more money than you. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And also you put me next to this robot. And also this guy who tried to do my voice. Hey, what's wrong with me? I'm just the Batman. Well, okay. But that I still call you a piece of gutter trash. Gutter trash.
Okay, I'll leave you salty, so salty. So getting into this movie, I really wasn't expecting a whole lot. I thought it was gonna be like one of those. I thought it was kind of gonna be like Batman: The Killing Joke, where it got an R rating, but really didn't do anything that was. It really didn't like actually try hard to be R rated, like putting boobies or saying or trying hard to do that. But no, in going into this, I really wasn't. I really thought this that I really thought this movie was gonna actually like be fun and stuff. But looking at the trailers, I was like, oh, this is not gonna be fun. This is gonna be serious. This is gonna be like the Dark Knight or the Wolverine. Oh my. And then after watching it, I was like, holy crap. This is the Wolverine as I've always imagined, as I always wanted him to be. I wanted him to be furious, all killing everybody and stuff, and also I wanted him to curse and say, "Go screw yourself." And yeah, he really doesn't say "Go screw yourself." He actually says the explicit version, "Go f yourself." Yeah, and wow, this and no and also this movie had a lot of sad moments like that. that really, really connected, and I'm gonna spoil, in which spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Screw what everyone says. I'm not doing a regular review, because if I do a regular review, I'll say, this, this. No, I'm gonna put spoilers. Okay, here's the spoiler. In 5, 4, 3. I mean 3, 2, 1, go. This movie had a lot of sad moments to the point like the thing that started with something that was becoming sad was that when the scene where the nurse was showing the video of all these like upcoming young mutants in this one hospital, and they're being treated like animals and being used as military weapons. I was kind of saying, you douchebag, you douchebag, why, why? But then you kind of feel a little even more sad because they really didn't have a childhood like at that time, because they were always like they never experienced anything. They've never experienced anything new. They've never like been outside of the hospital and actually discovered everything. And another sad moment was that was oh boy, I'm gonna say it very, very early. It was breaking my heart. I was starting to cry a little bit inside. It was the part when at the end when Wolverine died, and I was like, wow, oh my gosh, Wolverine has died. He can't go back no more since his healing is no longer, since his healing doesn't work anymore. Why? And then it's not just the Wolverine who dies; it's also Professor Xavier, in which that death actually, it actually didn't, it actually like kind of hits me because when before he died, he was actually sleeping. Say, this is the best sleep that I've ever had in a very, very long time. In which it kind of like make me feel bad for this dude, since he's been through a lot with the X-Men and stuff, and that he hasn't had a rest like in a long, long time. And then after he said that, he actually gets killed by this one Wolverine clone. And yeah, there is a Wolverine clone, and it was made by the guy who's after the X-23 girl the X-23 girl that y'all saw in the commercial. And that he killed off Professor Xavier, in which that actually kind of like that actually was pretty sad to see. Well, and then when that real Wolverine sees him, like he ends up dying in this closing, in which us as the audience kind of hurts, and it's better. And let me say this: it's better than the death of Xavier in X-Men: The Last Stand. When Professor Xavier dies in the Last Stand, we've kind of felt pissed off and wanted to have claws and shove it up Brett Ratner. And wow, this death was way better than the Xavier's death in The Last Stand, in which that didn't even need to happen, because X-Men would have been better with more than just 3 movies, and that we could really, really like feel a little sad. And now going back to Wolverine like killing a whole lot. This movie actually made a promise in the beginning, because in the movie it actually starts off with the Wolverine sleeping in a limo, and that a couple of gang members were actually stealing one of their tires, and that Wolverine was trying to tell him calm down, was trying to tell him leave it alone. I don't want no beef, and that they say no. And then they start hitting Wolverine, and then all of a sudden Wolverine starts to get angry, and he pulls out his claws. And then when he pulls out his claws, oh baby, it was showtime. Like it was showing so much. It was showing so much. It was showing his claws going through someone's head, and also chopping off arms, in which I've already said that already. And yeah, this it made a real. In which after that I was like, yeah, now that's the Wolverine right there. That's the Wolverine. Yeah, yeah. And also, and also in and also about the X-23 the X-23 girl that you see, she's at like in the movie they actually like tell her a little bit of her origin of where she came from, and that in that half of the movie she really didn't talk until when you get to like the second act, I think, or third act, I can't remember. But like when she talked, she actually spoke Spanish, in which that kind of surprises me because I don't know, I thought she was gonna sound a little different, but but she actually spoke Spanish, and that she had an accent which I did not expect that from her, and and that and that when the first time, and also in the movie the first time when she pulls out her claws, when she pulls out her two little claws, I was like, oh snap. And then you really don't see like her attacking at first until she gets out of a building with some guy's head, and I was like, oh snap, oh my gosh. And that and that that kind of surprises me. And then when she finally reveals her claws when she gets outside, she starts dicing and slicing and stuff. And whoa, I was like, whoa, this is Wolverine Junior. This is Wolverine Junior. This is Wolverine Junior, you guys. Right, she's actually Wolverine Junior. That's me. That's me, you guys. And also, she makes me feel proud during the whole movie. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I really don't have anything else to say. Boss Boy, go finish it, or else I'll put this claw up your head. Okay, fine. And also, Wolverine, that's also your daughter. Yes, yes, X-23 is actually Wolverine's daughter, as they said in the movie. And I was like, what? Did did Wolverine and Jean Grey start to? No, 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 no. This is supposed to be PG. This is not R-rated. No, 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 no. and and yeah, in this movie, and also for those of you who really don't care, like if you're not gonna watch it or not, or saw the movie already and watching this, you probably you're gonna I'm gonna say it, there is no actual like bad guy, like there is no like main villain. Well, there is a villain, but he's not like over the top or anything, or just trying to be powerful and stuff, or generic as Marvel's cinematic universe movies. And yeah, the villains in well, actually, the villains in this movie is kind of a guy in some sunglasses that has a robot arm, and then a Wolverine clone who's actually after X-23, who was actually after getting X-23 and stuff, and also is trying to kill Wolverine also, and kill Xavier, in which he actually did, and I already said that. And then yeah, but overall this movie is pretty good. I really enjoyed this movie. I actually saw this last night at midnight. I forgot to tell y'all that. And while doing that, I actually sat in the Dolby theater, where it's shaky chairs, in which you can actually feel shakiness in this movie, in which there's times where Xavier is just "Ah, I need the shot," and then everything's shaking, and then after he takes the shot, everyone see ouch, 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 ouch. And yeah, overall this movie is a great ending to uh to Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and a great performance as well. And also it's also a great movie. And also this movie will have you getting up, will have you sitting in your seat the whole time. It is worth watching, my friends. It is definitely worth watching. and Wolverine over there saying, yeah, that is definitely worth watching. And overall, I am feeling a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10, you guys. Man, this movie is a great movie. I really recommend y'all go out there, go to your local theater and watch the movie. And yeah, and yeah, this this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, and as always, comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. And as always, if you like this video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Live Me. Yeah, in which you can see my adventures going to see this movie on Snapchat. And yeah, this is BossBoyTheWinKing here. Bye, peace, and deuces.